Hey, what up, y'all? KO here. Just me and my little buddy right here. Just hanging out. It's been a good week. My mom's been in town this whole week, so she and I have been hanging out so much. I love that woman. She's kind of awesome. The band's been together, kind of been working on some new music this past week, which has been so good. Miss everybody. And I mean, we still won that third Grammy, which is still crazy to me. I think about that at times and just go, so all in all, y'all, man, just very, very thankful. Feel very, very blessed and grateful for all these opportunities and all these things that have happened recently. So this week, a friend of mine sent me this Forbes magazine YouTube clip of Michael Phelps. And he was talking at this conference called the 30 Under 30 Summit, and he was discussing what he did differently to win multiple gold medals at Rio this past Olympics. And it was such an inspiring interview that I kind of want to see if I can Snapchat some of it so that you guys can see what he was talking about.
I had some things that bothered me from 2012, losing the 200 fly, not being as prepared as I should have been. Over the last 2 years, I really I changed my whole life, really. I focused everything on the sport. I was in bed by 10 o'clock. I was getting the right amount of recovery. I was taking care of my body away from the pool. So all the little small things that I did in my earlier stages of my career, I went back to and my results in Rio were good.
So that was the first part I wanted you to see because I thought that was so interesting. He said it's the small things, the small details that he had to pay attention to that made the difference. I thought that was so important because I think all of us know that there are small details or important things that we can do that will contribute to our success, but we might not do them. For example, as a musician, sometimes a lot of people just focus on practicing the piece, but they forget you've got to go back to the fundamentals first and foremost. For me as a cellist, what that might mean is doing tons of scales, making sure that I'm very, very comfortable and relaxed every single time I approach the instrument. Because it's those foundational things that you do that inform everything else and will make your music making that much easier. And the sooner that you can do it, the better. I mean, you listen to Michael Phelps, he said these are the things that he did early in his career, paying attention to these small details that made the difference. But he didn't do those things in 2012, and I think that's why he felt like he didn't do as well as he could have. So the 2 years prior to Rio, he just did those things. So yeah, it's just about those small details. It's about those foundational things that you can do that you know will contribute to your success. Just do them. And I have to remember that myself because there are days where I'm like, oh, I don't have time. And then I just keep thinking to myself, just do it. Come on, bro. Anyway, moving right along. Next part of the video that I want you to see.
There are a lot of athletes who talented, mentally driven, who are great athletes. What do you think it is that separates out those athletes to become the incredible, ultimate elite athletes, the Jordans, the Gretzkys?
I wanted to do something that nobody had ever done before. And that started with a dream and a goal. I wanted to be the greatest of all time. I went 5 straight years without missing a single day of workout, 365 days a year. Every single day I was in the water. And in the sport of swimming, when you miss one day, it takes you 2 days to get back. In the sport of swimming, when you miss one day, it takes you 2 days to get back. So I was already I was continuing to build on that throughout that time. And that was kind of just how I was. There are days you're not going to want to do it, sure. I mean, everybody has those days. But it's what you do on those days that help you move forward.
Do you hate losing more than you enjoy the winning?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, did you hear that? I had to literally give this man a standing O because, man, that was the most inspiring thing. Because I think to have that level of commitment, to go 365 days in a year and not miss one day, and it doesn't matter what is going on in his life, whether he has to travel, whether there's a family emergency, he said, no, this is what I'm going to do. That just takes a sheer level of dedication and hustle. But that's why he's the greatest of all time. So if you want to take anything from that, consistency. is such an important thing to whatever you want to do. And I think it's something we all know. But to see somebody like Michael Phelps say, that's exactly how I lived my life, and that's why he's so great, that is so important for all of us to take hold of. You know, how badly do you want what you want in life? If you want it that badly, I've learned that you're going to do whatever it takes to get there. Because Michael Phelps just said it. And so I know I'm going to definitely have to reevaluate myself and just learn more about how I can do that. And I hope you all can too. Like he said, especially on the days where you don't feel like doing it. But it's what you do on those days that can make all the difference. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that because I know when I saw that, I learned so much. And I'm going to try to keep a lot of this to heart. Anyway, happy Sunday. Hope you guys enjoy your days and peace.